first thing that comes to mind to me is like the characters, what their name is, or what they do for a living.
Maybe they're singing about like how they're not rich or anything, but they can still live on what they have.
We have everything we ever need. We don't need anything else.
They're really into their art and they're really inspired by things. It's in Europe, in the country of France. He'd be French, because it's not like he's gonna be like Russian.
I think it's saying in French. It sounds a lot like French.
I knew it was Italian.
He's expressing his love with and feelings with music.
I still want them to stay together because they really are in love.
I think because he was poor and didn't have a lot of money, like that could buy medicine that Mimi needed, I think Mimi passed away.
I think it was very, very sad because Mimi had to die and my grandma died because of cancer. That's pretty sad when a person dies.
When you have to go, it would just almost be like your heart was ripped out when you had to let go of someone that you loved so much.
I'd stay awake because if it was contagious, I wouldn't want it to give it to them. Movies and storybooks always make it that the good guys win, but sometimes people die.
A couple more months of joy and before you die would be better than just staying alone, cold and alone.
Maybe I'd like to see it because my mom really likes it and I've never seen one.
It's very beautiful music.
I find the story really interesting, how it's a mix of like romance and comedy and sadness all at once.
Comedy, love, sadness, and that's pretty much what life is about. Like, you can't just get what you want, it just happens.
One of my favorite parts is when Musetta just barges in and just ditches the other guy she's dating and then just goes back to the guy she was dating before.
I'm gonna say that I thought it was a very romantic thing and very happy at the beginning, but it was very tragic to see Mimi die.
I think every opera is just dramatic. That's just how the composer makes it, because without it being dramatic, it wouldn't really be called an opera.